met John Wayne Jetski back in high school. I'd always heard about him. For the first 3 years of my high school career, I never met him, but I always heard things about him. It was always crazy stories about, like, you know, John Wayne Jetski did this, John Wayne Jetski did that. My junior year of high school, I took this class called Radio and TV Broadcasting, where basically all the kids would do news stories and stuff. They'd put it on as a TV broadcast for the whole school to watch. Because, you know, we both had radio and TV broadcasting class, you know, where we learned about radio and TV and broadcasting. Our senior year, John Wayne Jetski took the class. I was like, well, shit. I was like, this is my opportunity to meet John Wayne Jetski. I was like, this guy, you know, I've been hearing about him for so long. Actually, the first couple experiences really weren't that great that I had with him. He fucking terrified me. Yeah. Like, I was actually terrified of you. Like, you, like, scared the shit out of me.
Well, that's the kind of, you know, reputation I like to have. I don't want people thinking they can just come up and talk to me like I'm a normal person. Because I'm not a normal person. We both know that. You know now.
Yeah. I mean, at the time I didn't. You know, it was really, really terrifying. He was a scary guy. I remember I had gotten my own video camera for Christmas. And so I would, you know, film news stories on that. And I remember sometimes I would kind of just, you know, film people in the class, you know, kind of like documenting, you know, a high school experience. And I remember the one time I was filming, and John Wayne Jetski comes up to me, like he's kind of just watching me, and he comes up to me.
I got 3 words for you, and all of them rhyme with apple.
I was like, oh fuck. I was like, this guy's gonna kick my ass. Like this guy is not a good guy. Like all the stories were true. This other time, we both had an art class, and I remember I was kind of sitting there talking to the camera. Somebody was filming me, and I remember he comes up behind me, and he had like this like duct tape. It was like this black duct tape. I remember he like came up behind me, and he like was like putting the pieces over my eyes, and then he like put a piece over my mouth. And it was then that I realized he was making art with me. Like, he was using me as like an art piece. You know, it was kind of like, what I interpreted, see no evil, speak no evil. That's like kind of like what I took away from it. You were putting like black tape over my eyes, and you put it like over my mouth.
Just trying to intimidate you.
I thought it was an art project.
Maybe it was. Maybe everything I do is an art project. But Dog Sisters really got started.
I'd say 2012. Cabin days.
Is that the Cabin days?
It's Cabin days. That's when it really took off. He got this cabin out of town a little bit. He would have these crazy parties, insane parties. John Wayne Jetski got done at his job, and he said, "Hey, can you give me a ride back home to the cabin?" He said, "You know, we'll prepare for the parties we're gonna have." I said, yeah, you know. So I picked him up, took him back to his place. We grabbed a pizza. I think we grabbed a case of hams. So he's showing me his, you know, studio and everything. And he's got the old bass guitar out there that he's still got to this day, actually. And he was just sitting there riffing, you know. And he's like, all right, we're gonna make a song. I said, what do you mean we're gonna make a song? He said, we're just gonna sit down and make a song right now. And sat down. I think the first song we did was Let's Hold Hands, Chocolate Jesus. First song, Chocolate Jesus. Remember the first song? Yep. I came over, and he said, let's make a song. Not let's start a band, but let's make a song.
Right.
He said, let's make a song. Before he was even a band, he said, let's make a song.
We were just 2 people, wayward souls, you know.
2 weird people with high IQs just making music. Remember, I picked you up from your job. You're at your job there, and came back, and you said, let's make a song. And I remember you laid down the bass riff, and then I did the woo-woos. I did the hand claps and woo-woos and bebops. You know, that's what I'm good at. Hands claps, woo-woos, and bebops. Yeah. Chocolate Jesus. I mean, that whole thing wrote itself. You know, Chocolate Jesus. Let's hold hands. Who are you going to hold hands with?
And think about Chocolate Jesus.
And think about.
I want to know that you're thinking about Chocolate Jesuses
Mm-hmm.
while I'm thinking about Chocolate Jesuses.
Mm.
And I want to hold your hand so I can feel your soul with my body.
That's what I'm talking about. You see what I'm talking? Look at this guy.
It's physical and
genius.
It's mental physical.
Yeah.
Metaphysical?
Metaphysical. Exactly. See?
Yep. And scrapbooking.
Scrapbooking.
That's just a cry for, that's a cry for right now. Let's hold on to right now.
Exactly. And, a lot of people, they just don't want to remember anything. Like memories back in high school,
That you don't remember.
That you don't remember anymore. Remember that? Like, I don't remember.
Scrapbook.
But you got to put it in the scrapbook. It's all about memories, though. It's all about memories.
It's all about the memories, man. Yeah, I don't remember anything from that time.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's why we made a scrapbook.
We made that music video.
We made the music video. Actually, we made the music video 2015. Well after.
A couple years later.
A couple years after. Well, we had to let it sit in the bank for a while, And,
I was on hiatus, exploring the world, exploring myself.
Yeah, John Waynejeski, he traveled the world for a little bit there, and I think he was in California for a little bit there, and that's when he made Dog Shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Dog Shirt. Made a dog shirt. I remember he sent it to me, and he said...
Well, that's based on a true story. Everything. Except I never actually found a girl.
Yeah, we basically, that entire summer of 2012, we partied and went on down to the beach and drank hams, ate pizza, and made Let's Be Soulmates for the Weekend. And that's where that came out in 2012. We sat on it until 2020.
2020.
I don't know what the hell we were doing then, but...
Well, that's when we finally, got established. I got myself established and settled down in the trailer park.
Mm-hmm.
Got a few cats.
Yeah.
So, I felt at home.
Mm-hmm. For the first album, it was kind of like, finding yourself. Kind of like finding a soulmate, kind of looking for something. And, John Waynejeski found it. He found it. And that's when we decided to make the second album, Unleashed. And, we started on Lisa Frank and...
Oh, I was just thinking about a girl. Quasar Kelly and I were having, he had something going on the drum machine. I think we had just come back from a trip to the dollar store where I purchased, this is way back in 2020 at the beginning of the year. So I was buying my calendar for the year.
We went to China Buffet. Kept telling me about this calendar he got. Said he got this calendar at the old Dollar Tree. Kept going on about the calendar. He said, remember Lisa Frank? Remember back in the day, when all the girls had that, and you wanted it, but you couldn't have it because it was taboo. You couldn't have girl stuff as a guy.
I kept it. I held on to it because this was the inspiration. We got this right at the beginning of the year. Look, back when I had a job, I have a work schedule on here.
He's like, yeah, and he pulls out this calendar, and it's got all the generic Lisa Frank characters on it. And I remember thinking, man, I was like, that's bringing back the past. And he's like, I was thinking about doing a song on it. And I was like, what are you going to call the song? He said Lisa Frank. So we got to work on that. So I had brought over the old drum machine, and we're laying down a beat. And we're just sitting there, thinking of lyrics, and it just came to us, Sometimes I wonder.
Wow, a long time ago. I don't even have any money left from that. And there's my birthday. I put a little cake there with a candle on it. I didn't actually have a cake or a candle, so I drew one. Oh no, that was my sister's birthday.
Basically, what I like to think is that Lisa Frank was kind of channeling through Waynejeski there, and she was kind of telling her story through us as musicians, because nobody knows what she looks like or where she lives, so she has to use us as an instrument to channel that story to.
But see, it's art like this. How can that not get into your psyche and end up, coming out in your music if you're a creative soul like I am? Which is May. Here's the month of my actual birthday, May 16th. Notice, apparently nothing happened. But on the 20th, I had to report for unemployment after I lost my job at Applebee's. That's when Dog Sisters really started getting big, after we put out Lisa Frank. So
I like to think of John Waynejeski as kind of like a cat, like a rainbowy colored cat, and I like to think of myself as like a bear. Maybe I'm like a colorful bear, in the woods. Woods are just colors and stuff, And I like to think that we're kind of roaming around in there, kind of looking for music. We're looking for the music is really what it is. That's what I like to think.
So I was unemployed. Oh, and all that,
COVID, anyone was able to get unemployment at that time, if you have ever had a job in your life. So far, COVID's been great for me. I made like $12,000 last year in unemployment, which is more than I've made any year with a job. See what happened in August? Nothing. Not according to my calendar. Well, look at those dolphins. Who needs anything to happen in your life when you can look at those dolphins for the entire month? Am I right? So yeah, the drum machine. And basically what I did was took everything the drum machine was doing. There was a whole bass line and drum part. And I just learned those and recorded them separately. So I could say that I did it, and I put some guitar and we wrote some lyrics, made a music video, bought a band, put up the music video. Next thing you know, by the end of the week, we got 15 views on Facebook and YouTube combined. Incredible.
That's pretty good.
It's kind of a Karen haircut, though.
It is, yeah. I want to speak to your manager.
I like.
I'd like to speak to your manager, please.
Throw a bandana on this bitch. I'm gonna try that. It's all covered in dust and cigarette ash.
Perfect. Gives it a little bit of character. What's up, man? How's it hanging, Holmes?
Put some of that hair out there.
There you go.
Yeah, dude. You got any more of that Lisa Frank potion, bro? And the hat, too.
And that. Yeah, dry it out. There we go.
I feel like we're in.
Light a candle for Lisa.
Yeah.
Wherever she may be.
Alright, this is real life, live recording.
What's
It's about
that?
to happen. Sometimes I wonder what Lisa Frank looks like. What's her favorite color? And is she still alive? And if so, where does she live? Probably something crazy like Antarctica or some shit. I gotta have me one of those.
Oh,
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Lisa, I want the polar bear family with rainbows. Ooh, ooh. Yeah. It's coming. Lisa! Bring your funky world. I want to swim when your colors swirl. I want you to be my funky psychedelic girl. Yeah.
it's fucking rap. Throw a sticker on that shit.
Best buy date today. Forever.
Alright, you ready to hit trivia? It's time.
What time is it?
7:22.
So after we got done recording Lisa Frank, John Wayne Jetski in his spare time loves watching Jeopardy. Trivia master. Like, I mean, he will get every Jeopardy question right.
Go ahead, ask me a trivia question.
Okay, let's see, which is heavier, a ton of feathers or a ton of bricks?
Same.
See, Look at that. He already knew it. He didn't even have to think about it. He already knew what the answer was going to be. There was a trivia night going on at Applebee's. I think Applebee's had started trivia all over America, actually.
This is actually after I had just got fired from Applebee's.
Yes. So he left.
I was supposed to be the trivia host.
Yeah. You know what happened? You got fucked out of that. So you know what we did?
I got straight fucked out of that.
Do you know what we did? Check this out. We go to trivia. 4 rounds. Guess who won all of them?
Every single round.
Every fucking
Dog
round.
Sisters.
Dog
every
Sisters
round.
won every fucking round. You know how many appetizers we won?
4.
4 worth.
4 plates of appetizers.
We couldn't even eat all of them.
We gave them away.
We gave them fucking away to everybody else who
Kings.
fucking we felt bad for. It's not always about us. It's about the people.
For the little people.
Yeah, we were looking out for the little people, you know. So I think we had mozzarella sticks. We had like a little, what was it, like a little starter platter is what it was. It was like a mixture of like a little bit of everything, you know. We fucked it up so bad. COVID came, destroyed the trivia. They didn't even have a trivia night ever again.
It's over.
That was it. One and only trivia.
Shut it down.
Quasar Kelly, I think he had just recently got his new drum machine.
Basically, all I contributed to that was a drum machine for the first for the demo.
Which is the same instrument that actually, believe it or not, inspired Lisa Frank. And he had a drum beat going, and we started like kind of riffing around a drum beat.
Yeah, we brought over the old drum machine, and we were sitting there listening to the beats on the drum machine, and we heard a little scratching at the walls.
And then we heard the goddamn squirrels in the ceiling. And the lyrics just kind of pour out of me, you know?
So what is that? John Winjeski looks over at me and he says, "Squirrels. Up in the walls and shit."
When there's something that you're so passionate about, such as, you know, pests, rodents, that are just basically taking over your life. I don't leave my house hardly ever. So I have to deal with these squirrels all day, every day, and all night, every night. You know what that mostly consists of? How do I deal with them? That'll shut them up for about 30 seconds. If I got enough melatonin in my system, maybe I can get to sleep, and then sleep through the rest of the noise.
So I was like, that's it. Acorn dinners.
Boom.
That was it. And the song just kind of came like that. A little bit of scratching, a little bit of drum machine, acorn dinners.
That's how, you know, acorn dinners. I've actually eaten acorns. I spent a winter in the Dominican Republic, and basically all we had to eat was avocados and milk. We had a cow, and so we found some acorns. We figured out how to cook them up. You gotta boil them for like an entire day.
What's doing there?
Preparing some sausage. Gonna make some power sandwiches for the boys. We're watching Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind, so we're gonna learn about aliens.
On Tubi.
We're gonna learn how to meditate to contact aliens. Then we're gonna start talking to aliens. Probably ditch this fucked up planet. Hop on one of them dope ships. Probably get our dicks sucked by some hot ass green bitch. You think aliens eat meat? They probably don't even need to eat. They're just beings of light. One down, one to go. Have you heard about the Indigo Children?
No.
I think Jaden Smith is an Indigo child.
You think so?
But there's children that like predicted 9/11 and shit. I don't know, dude. Something to think about.
I did invent the power sandwich. I was watching TV the other day. I think it was Dunkin' Donuts. They come out with a breakfast sandwich. Guess what they're fucking calling it? The power sandwich. Anyway, the recipe is pretty simple. I'll show you all about how it's done. Oh, well, first you grab a tube of sausage. You open it up. You slap out some patties and you put them in the pan. Then you grab your bagels, throw them over there. Don't forget the cream cheese. That part's important. Then you grab your eggs. They're already out. American cheese, very important. You're gonna let those brown nicely. And then when they're nicely brown, we're gonna flip them. And then they're gonna get nicely brown on the other side. This is the most important phase of cooking though. Just have your sink full of soapy water at all times. So while your sausage is browning, you're washing dishes. You're not wasting time. You're multitasking.
We have clear things that we do not understand how they work, operating.
Pretty soon I'm gonna have to show you the most important part. The most important phase of the flour sandwich. Let's get that simple little whoop. See how beautifully brown that is? Now how did I know exactly when to flip the sausages? I'm a fucking genius. Give that little slap on the butt. Now these are everything things. It's like 3 things on it. Poppy seeds, eaten in large quantities, can actually show up on a drug test, and you can positive for cocaine. I had to go a while without eating everything bagels because I was scared of that happening. But I'm back on the bagels. Now you see how I'm getting some grease all up in this pan? Is he doing that on purpose? You might ask yourself. Squeezing the juice out of the sausage? What's he doing? Show you what I'm doing when it's time to do it, but it's not time yet. See, we're supposed to be scared of aliens, but what in actuality, aliens are good people. And if you're nice to them, they'll be nice to you.
How them sausages browning?
They're probably fucking burnt, but I got more important sausage to fry. We got bigger sausages. Hot Country Boy, that's the name of this app. So then you take a little break.
There we go.
Gotta get your sausages out the fucking... Oh yeah, perfect. You know, throw those to the side on a plate. Pop your bagels right on there. We're gonna repeat that 27 times.
The fact is they have shown remarkable restraint, almost a level of
Faster.
Air Force. And I was there to do a briefing, and the colonel said, well, what if these civilizations are a threat? He was trying to
Nice and on there. Sounds about right. Yeah, that's the fucking song. Pop our bagels out over here. Ow! Oh fuck, that's hot as shit. Pam,
that are in the
the original.
thousands to millions of
Bam.
years past what we have.
Emerald Lagasse.
Great.
Eggs.
If they think that you could target the planet and turn
Bam. In the pan. Egg yolks.
we have had
Pop them shits. Spread them out. You want them all over the whole egg. Why? So that's everywhere in the egg. Pepper, black, bam, in the pan. Lid, on the pan. Cream cheese, butter knife, Donald Trump, big attractor. Plate, bam. Do you want the one that fell on the floor or the one that didn't?
Give me the floor one.
Eggs. Flip. That one got really fucked up. Do you want that egg? Double that egg. Cheese, American, sliced, individually wrapped. Cat, down.
disclosure involved.
Missed again. This is the funnest part about
the
it.
UN Secretary General Guterres prevailed. And in the course of us putting together
It's 2 misses.
high-level planning meetings to do this, Guterres, quite
Cat
the
trying to block
Secretary
me?
General was abducted out of his limousine.
Seafoods.
And he was told by the
I wonder if cats like cream cheese. Bam, check it out.
cease and desist from their plans
This is a
to
science
disclose
experiment.
this information that every world leader involved, including the president.
He's showing some interest.
He says, well,
You want to hit this? Cream cheese?
that we have
Come
to
on down.
prepare
You're the next
public
contestant
for
on
interplanetary war.
Do cats like
And
cream
doing
cheese?
so, he didn't know
Egg.
that I knew that the means for that
Cooked.
to prepare for
Sausage.
were
On.
run by a counterintelligence
Egg.
out of the being crafted
On.
aliens,
Adam.
run completely
Food.
by military
That's how you make a goddamn power sandwich.
on the committee, but had lost.
Powerful shit right there.
One, two, three, go. A cat in a bag.
They say
2 cats and 2 bags.
that's how you fucking do it, kids. We'll be the next Tom fucking DeLonge.
Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me! Fuck you, I won't!
What's up? It's got cat hair all over it. Really adds to the
Stereodynamics of the
yeah, exactly.
of the microphone.
Aerodynamics, that's the word I was looking for. Oh, when I was a little boy. Squirrels, baby. When I was a little boy, living with the squirrels in Daddy's attic, they fed me acorns, taught me how to hunt and gather. We are cuddled close.
Living with the squirrels in Daddy's attic, they fed me acorns, taught me how to hunt. I'm talking about it. Oh shit! I'm talking about acorn noodle, acorn fun, acorn hot dog, acorn bun.
Acorn, thank you, acorn, please.
Yes, ma'am.
What the heck is that?
What?
I don't know. I saw some crazy like. See those blue lights?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe you're fucking around with flashlights.
Or is it?
Aliens. Honestly, I thought it was aliens when a dish soap just lit up. I believe.
The dish soap lit up.
Like this. What does this mean?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm talking about.
Then I got a little
Bit older, started smoking, drinking whiskey, moving through the city.
Write the fucking lyrics down. Let me show you what's happening in the workshop. Sweetened her up. Fucking powered her.
Powered her up.
Put some more power to her. Look at that. 3 tracks.
That's all we need.
Wow, that's
Christ.
powerful. When I was a little boy, living with the squirrels in Daddy's attic, tipping me acorns.
That's the dance for it.
Taught me how to hunt, together we are cuddled close. Barely made it through the winter, but we made the most. Acorn hot dog, acorn bun, acorn macaroni, acorn cheese, acorn thank you, acorn please. Shit's fire, dude. So fucking powerful. When I got a little bit older, started and we gotta put in that in the air tonight drum fill. Taught me how to hunt, together we are a little acorn baby. When I got a little bit older.
Yeah, I want to see him play the drums. Phil, do it!
It's a drum
Yeah!
fill.
Around the time that we were doing Lisa Frank, we're doing the music video for Lisa Frank, that's when the COVID-19 hit. And what had happened was I had about a month's worth of paid vacation days for my job. Not my music job, my real job where I get paid money at. And my minimum wage slave job, I like to think of it as. And so I took about a month off, and I had the drum machine once again, and I was sitting there in the, well actually at first I was taking a shower, is what I was doing. I was taking a shower and I had this drum beat in my head. It was like kind of like that, and I was like, and I had it stuck in my head, and I was like I got to get this down. So I went over to the old drum machine, and I programmed it in the drum machine. So I finally learned how to use it. There's a little booklet that came with it, but I learned how to use the drum machine finally. And I had this beat. I put down a guitar, and I was stuck. I was like, I know it could be something, but I have no idea what it's going to be. So then I sent it over to Wayne Jeske there.
Quasar Kelly sent me this, it's like just like a guitar riff with some drums, I think. And I was like, dang old.
The thing that I like about working with John Wayne Jetski is like, it's like he's a time traveler. It's like he knows what the song's going to be about, but he needs to direct you in such a way that the song can come forward. It's kind of like I said, like I think he's a time traveler. Like I think he already knew what the song was going to be about. He just had to direct me in the right direction that the song was going to go. So what I did is I sent it to him over the old Facebook Messenger, and I said, what is this? I said, what is this going to be about? Here's what he said.
That sounds like a pizza party.
Sounds like a pizza party. How do you know? How do you know? He said, it sounds like a pizza party. And after that, it all just came forward. You know, and I thought, you know, what's a party date? Saturday. Come on down to my house a Saturday night. We're getting crazy. Pizza party. And it basically wrote itself. It was like the craziest thing. It's like he kind of like knew. It's really what it was.
And then I was a slice of pizza in a music video.
Whoa! Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ.
What did you see? What did you see?
Around the same time that I did Pizza Party, I was kind of riffing on another song idea. I had a drum beat going, and I kind of did some guitar to it. Originally, the song was going to be about COVID, so I took this month off from work and everything. And what had happened was I was in my parents' shed going through some junk to get rid of, and I brought this box in from outside. And what had happened, there must have been a spider inside the box, because I was going to my room the one night to go to sleep. There was this big ass spider on the window, and I remember thinking like I've only got one opportunity to get rid of this spider. So I got out the old vacuum cleaner, and I was trying to like smash it through the window and try to get it. But what had happened was I didn't see it. So I just assumed it was in my room. So I didn't sleep in my room for about 3 days thinking that the spider was in there. So I kind of like quarantined it off and everything. But then I figured I would check the vacuum cleaner, and I found his little body in there. I mean, it wasn't little, it was big. It was a big spider. It was giant. I was like, that's it. That's a song right there. Spider in my room. That's something relatable. People have spiders in their room. So 2020 rolled around, and we released Let's Be Soulmates for the Weekend on CD, compact disc. You know, we don't have a record label yet, but we figured we're going to do it ourselves. Like, you know, we're the only promotion we got. So I figured, where do people like going? Thrift store shopping. Thrift store. When
Quasar Kelly, marketing genius extraordinaire.
When we're not out destroying trivia nights, we're going thrifting. And we're thrifting for a lot of stuff. We're thrifting for costumes. We're thrifting for life. And so what we do is we would take copies of our album, and we would put them in the CD section at, you know, Goodwill, Salvation Army. We'd go to random gas station pumps, leave them there. Go to a Dollar General, leave them there. Because there's a Dollar General in every town. There's at least
just give them to people that seem like they're cool.
Yeah, I mean, if we run into you and we're going to give you an album, you're going to love it.
If we like your shirt or your hairstyle.
Anything. I mean, even if we just talk to you, you know, and you talk to us, you know, that shows us that you like us and you like our music. So we're going to give you a copy. So yeah, we've given out the Goodwills, various Goodwills and Salvation Armies in the northern Michigan territory area. We're going to probably start working our way down. Maybe up. Maybe up to the UP. I don't know. There's some weird people up there. There we go. See, we even had to start our own record company. That's how far ahead in the future we were thinking. Started our own. Yeah, I mean, like people look at it, they look at the logo, and they're like, well, looks like it's drawn by a 5-year-old. But who came up with this, though? Like,
you did. You drew it.
I know, like, that's what I'm saying.
Your ability.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't even know how to draw, and I drew a dinosaur holding a record. I mean, fuck, man. Shit. And he's even got a cool little smile, too.
He is cute as hell.
Got some weird eyebrows.
Give me a hug, baby. Hug me.
Yeah. Alright, so Lost Wallet. came over to John Wayne Jet Skis to record the one day. He had a microphone all set up and a little speaker system, and I brought my guitar over and I was kind of jamming out, riffing around. And he's going through the entire place looking for this wallet. Can't find his wallet. Was it in my van? No, it wasn't in my van. Was it underneath the couch? No, it wasn't underneath the couch. Did the cats take it? No, it wasn't underneath the cats either.
Well, I had experienced some severe frustration over losing my wallet. I lost $860 cash. It might still be in my house somewhere. Because sometimes, if I get a little bit too drunk, I'll just hide stuff on myself. So I'm like, I'm going to hide my wallet so I can't buy any more alcohol. Because me, when I'm drunk, it's a whole different monster. Unpredictable.
So I'm sitting there kind of like playing this riff, and I kept playing this riff over and over again, and I just kept, jokingly singing along like, where is my wallet? Da 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 da. Is it under there? No. Over here? Nope. And so then inspiration struck, and then old John Wayne Jet Ski got out the old cellular phone device, set up the video. We got a little video recording of us kind of riffing along and jamming on, and we kind of made up lyrics on the spot.
Couldn't find it in my favorite shorts. It wasn't hiding in my dresser drawer. Don't know where it's at. Maybe the cat took it. I can't fucking find it, but I'll keep fucking looking. Oh, where is my wallet? I don't know. Oh, where is my wallet? I don't know.
Still haven't found that wallet.
And that was Lost Wallet. I don't think you ever found the wallet, but a good song came out of it, for sure.
Scenes.
Play through it twice.
Yeah, I got it. I still remember it.
I remember.
Between my cymbals.
Better tune them up. Sound cymbally?
Pretty good.
Thanks, I like to play.
Really feel the space.
I already played with microphones. Plug them in.
Give it that audio dynamic. It's really what we're going for.
It's really in your face.
Yeah.
I remember how the song goes.
Yeah.
You gotta play it. You're
Yeah.
Play some jazz shit.
There we go.
So you do the intro, then you do it palm muted, right?
Yep, palm muted.
I think I got it written down. 2, 3, 4.
No. There you go.
I think we know the gist of it. Like,
Yeah.
we do the verse and then the
Yeah.
chorus, and didn't we have a bridge? Do you remember what the bridge was? Did you play that?
Yeah, I was playing that. It was the. Yeah.
Theinternet.com.
The World Wide Web.
I was doing some research today. Bitcoin hasn't met its cap yet of there's a finite amount of coins that can be mined. Something like 85% of them have been mined. And by the year 2140, they should have all been mined by then, at which point there's no more Bitcoins that are going to be invented. So there won't be inflation of Bitcoins. Like the U.S. central bank or federal central bank or whoever prints money, they can always print more. But Bitcoin it's a finite resource like gold. It's digital gold. So I'm gonna have to get into that game. I feel like digital currency is gonna take over anything. So that'd be a place to have my money. And by the year 2140, I could be $100 possibly $1,000. If I put my $50 in now, just thinking ahead. Sometimes you can't always just live in the moment, which I do for a lot of my life. Just live in the moment. Every moment's a song. And you don't always got to think about the next note. Sometimes you just play it. That's how a lot of our music comes about. I'll just be jamming on guitar. Maybe I'll do a little, something like that. And that turns into... Next thing you know, you're writing a song, you got chords. Next thing you know, you got fucking lyrics. Oh, when the rain dries up in the sycamore city and the gasoline smell is a feeling of my belly, and I'm trying to get to thinking about chewing gum. And then next thing you know, you lay down some more tracks, make a music video, put it on TikToks, you got a dance craze going. Bada boom, you're fucking Lil Nas X and you're winning a Grammy. That's how I look at it.
I would like to say it came from real experience. I never played baseball, though. I was in the Boy Scouts, and I was a Cub Scout. I'd never made it to a boy. I was just a Cub. I guess a dad's story from that was what had happened was the Cub Scout leader moved away for some reason. Him and his kid moved away, and so they needed something to fill the position of, I guess, Cub Scout leader guy. And so my dad decided he was going to be the Cub Scout leader guy, and basically all he would have us do is kind of like go around the woods and like stab things with knives, like trees and stuff. And I mean, I don't know if it was like by the book or anything, but we had a fun time stabbing stuff, mostly trees, and lighting stuff on fire. My old man would start fires and stuff, and we just keep throwing stuff in the fire. I mean, did we learn stuff? Yeah, we learned how to stab trees and set stuff on fire. And after that, the Cub Scouts kind of folded, and that was about it. So, was that in the song? No. Was that from real life experience? Yes.
Originally, it was like, I was fucking around with the drum set, remember? Boom. It just came out. So you wanna be a real dad now? I had like a B-52s type vibe.
There we go.
So you wanna be a real dad now? Well, you'll have to show me how. You gotta be responsible, emotional, and present in my life.
A month later or something, we remembered it and then recorded it. Threw some auto-tune on that bitch. Got a nice little synth bass. Some drums.
This is like a beginner's model, a didgeridoo. I wouldn't say like it's an expert model, but these grooves here. I like to imagine that I'm in the desert. Like this is kind of like a cactus. So I'd like to imagine this is kind of like what the cactus feels like, minus the pickers and shit, because cactuses are kind of dicks. But I'd like to imagine that this right here is kind of like the desert, So I kind of like get into that. And I'm like, desert.
So you kind of put yourself into that.
Yeah, exactly. Like I kind of put myself into the instrument. So like I don't play the didgeridoo. Like I actually become the didgeridoo. Like I'll kind of like test it out. Like so. Did he never love me? Did he never care? And so basically I was playing this a little bit, and John Wayne Jeske was like, "Hey, that's a song, Real Dad." And I was like, yeah. The didgeridoo's not on the song, but the didgeridoo did inspire Real Dad. And there was a lot of parts in the song. Anyway, I'm going to play you a little more. So we're in the desert, it's really dry, and it's crippling depression. Why can't I get a girlfriend? Is it because I'm ugly? Or is it because I'm fucking weird?
Bada bing, bada boom. Talk about, you know, our deep father issues. Daddy issues.
So you wanna be a real man now? You're gonna have to show me how. You gotta be responsible, emotional, and present in my life. So you wanna live my life now, man? 'Cause I'm the only son you ever had. You'll never ever know when you had an operation done, and now you're feeling sad, but that's too bad. Broke a string.
We rocked it down. That's too good. That was too good.
Rock it out with it.
That was too
You'll never be a real man now. You'll never be my real man. No, you'll never be my real man. You'll never be my real man. You'll never be my real fucking man.
We figured we'd make a song for the kids out there that, you know, their dads weren't real. You know, I mean, they were there, but they weren't like real dads, you know. So we figured we'd make a song about that, you know, kind of for the masses, you know, to raise awareness for the kids. It's all about the kids, really. Marker board here. What is this?
This is our imaginations put onto whiteboard.
On dry erase
This
board.
is the future of music.
On the old dry erase board
And
here.
that's me. Art courtesy of Derek Roman.
Shout out.
Saw it in.
Well, I figured they're the dog sisters, so I took two bodies of, you know, some girls and put some dog heads on them and gave them some instruments. And the Dog Sisters was born. The art was born. The new Dog Sisters logo was inspired by dog bone, which was a saying from my old line of work. It transpired over into the Dog Sisters logo, and all just fell together.
Let's see. I met Losering. 2017, right?
I think I met you off and on before that at the gas station.
So like 2016 then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So roughly 2016, and I knew she did art. I liked it, and I kind of kept that in the back of my mind. Like, you know, I knew about it, but I kind of kept it in the back of my head. And when it came down to doing the Lisa Frank single, I said, why not have Lisa Frank type art? And
But But it doesn't look anything like it.
No, it don't. Well, see, that's what's so good about it, though, is because it's not exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't get sued. So Lisa Frank won't sue us. So it's a rough sketch. Well, actually, what I did is I sent her a rough sketch on receipt paper that I had in my job, and it was kind of just two dogs just chilling out. I think there was a guitar in there, and that's about it. Yeah, and from there, then I sent it to her, and it was pretty much it. Lisa Frank art. And that's pretty much where it all came from. You did a good job.
I think I did a mediocre/average job. I'm just glad that you like it.
Oh yeah. Well, that's all that matters, right?
I should be proud of my art, but I feel like it's so simple, and I'm not used to it.
And you know what? Sometimes it's about simplicity, right?
I suppose. Yeah.
There you go.
I went back to my minimum wage job. Wayne Jetski sent me a song he was working on called "Let's Start a Band." As soon as I heard it, I was like, damn. I was like, that's the album opener. I was like, if there was ever an album opener, it would definitely be "Let's Start a Band." And I said, we totally got to jump on this.
Let's start a band, try to get popular in Japan. Let's start a band, man. Let's start a band.
So he sent me pretty much the entire song was finished. I mean, he pretty much recorded it all himself. And I sat there and I kind of played it a couple times, and I kept thinking like, oh yeah, you know what it needs? It needs some oohs and ahs and bop bop ooh. Get some hand claps and some more boo boops and woo woos, and that was the song. That was all John Wayne Jetski. Fucking genius.
I wrote that song. I don't even know. It just came out. And I recorded it. We got some oohs and ahs. New rig, Quasar Kelly. It's fucking rock and roll, dude.
Let's start a band. Let's start a band. Let's start a band.
What's the plan to do in there?
What we doing? What we doing?
Oh shit, boy. You ready to do-wop?
Oh, we have fun here at the studio.
Hey! Quiet in the studio. We should start a band. Yeah.
Make a music video, ship it on to MTV. Let's start a band. Let's start a band. Let's start a band. Let's start a band.
Yeah.
Claps?
Mm-hmm.
How's my beard?
How's it looking?
My winter beard. I'm gonna lay down some bashment.
MTV. Let's start a band.
Ooh, you got a book?
This is the power of birthday stars and numbers.
Did you get that from Walden Books?
No, I got it from eBay.
College rule notebooks.
Our record label.
There we go.
I didn't even go to college. They just gave me this notebook.
I dropped out.
You go. I'm so bored.
Oh, so bored. Oh,
Sound like you're bored though.
so bored.
Yeah, man. Same. What do you want to do? And you say, I don't know, man. What do you want to do?
I don't know, man. What do you want to do?
This is great,
I
right?
don't know, man. What do you want to do?
I don't know. We could watch Tiger King again. And then you say, nah, man, it's only been an hour. And this is when we're slowly migrating into the...
Okay,
So,
okay.
We're
Kinda
like
like-
accumulating instruments and shit,
Yeah,
so you're
like-
scratching your head with a drumstick. And I'm like, oh shit, you still talking to her? And And then
Let's start a band.
There we go.
perfect, eh?
That's it. The parking lot I was thinking of is like Family Video because I think they're out of business, so that'd be like an open parking lot, unless you want to go to a different parking lot.
I don't really know any parking lots.
I don't know any good parking lots.
I don't hang in many parking lots anymore.
Yeah.
I used to be living in a parking lot and stuff. I got a voiceover meeting tomorrow.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm pretty pumped.
Oh, you sent that shit out, right?
Huh?
So you sent that shit out, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, no, not for that. No, I got a role as a cartoon lizard. For some kind of animated series someone's making. I don't know.
What?
I didn't tell you about that?
No.
Yeah.
No. What happened?
I'm a lizard named Titus. I did an audition on this website. I got a role.
What?
I'm a voice actor.
Yeah, because we're learning this right now.
Yeah. So I'm sitting here at like 4 o'clock in the morning. I see this picture of a lizard. And I'm like, all right, this is going to be his voice.
I told you they stole it.
Boom.
Wait. Let me increase your magic by 100 times, Warlock Rock. That rock?
Bars.
Wait, that was today? Come on.
Come on! I'm going to have to find that voice again. All right, here's your record. You hand us a record.
It's already done.
And your tour bus is waiting outside. Have fun in Japan.
I was really excited to act in the video, to, contribute and be a face in the music videos for whatever reason, because I've been a part behind the camera, behind the scenes for a while now, and to be up in front of the camera was pretty cool.
Action pack.
Let's start a band. Japan, yeah. Let's start a band. Let's start a band. Let's write a song. Don't wanna spend my whole life waiting around for nothing in this town. So quit your job at the gas station. Go grab your guitar, let's rock out.
We just wanted a sad ballad. That song just came at the right time. We were going to go to the Chinese buffet. Permanently closed.
Yeah, we should be going.
Bacon.
Fucking China buffet. Get inspired.
Is it open?
Yeah, all the restaurants are open. You can go inside. We should go inside.
Do you want to go to China?
Yeah, we should go inside.
Let's fucking do it.
We should go inside and find inspiration.
That does sound good as fuck.
It does. Man, last time I had China buffet was when we fucking went a year ago.
Make sure they are open.
Good idea.
Hey Google, is China buffet open?
Here it is. China One Buffet.
Permanently closed.
What the fuck?
Yeah. There's our fucking ballad.
Fucking destroyed, yeah.
There's our piano
COVID
ballad.
killed China buffet. Wow, they closed up, huh? Fuck. COVID killed China buffet. Oh yeah.
COVID killed China buffet.
Ooh,
we were gonna go eat there. Now we're gonna fucking start to do. Dang, is that the only Chinese buffet?
Well, we can always find out, and if not, we can get a pizza.
Well, we went there anyway. We didn't believe it.
Permanently closed. Dear customers, due to the COVID-19, for the health and safety of our employees and customers, we temporarily close the business. We will update the reopening time. Thank you for your support.
COVID killed the China buffet. COVID killed China buffet. Give a disgust look like this, like no. Why would this happen?
Look how cute we are, though. Let's go to Dollar Tree. I think we believed it, but had some sad music, slap on some sad words about the Chinese buffet being closed, and the greatest guitar solo of all time. What's that song?
November Rain.
No. Freebird.
There
It's
you
got a
go.
Freebird type vibe to it.
It's a Freebird song.
I'm sick of hearing about them dang old Banana Boys.
Well, the thing is,
It's Banana Boys this, Banana Boys that.
The thing is about the Banana Boys is on our record label, T-Rexords label there. What had happened was they signed the Banana Boys. There's some wannabe rock group. It really is what it is. They want to be musicians, but the problem is that, well, they're dead. And apparently when you die, that means that your album sales go through the roof. So, a lot of people have done some comparisons between the Banana Boys and the Dog Sisters, and they kind of say that we sound like them.
If anything, they sound like
Exactly,
us.
they sound like us. I don't even think they, honestly, I don't think they even sound anything like us.
Fucking hate each other! Rock and roll divorce! We're getting rock and roll divorce! Rock and roll divorce! It's all your fault! Because I was born!
The album that they came out with started outselling the Dog Sisters album. Can you believe that? It started outselling Let's Be Soulmates from the Weekend.
Man, the Banana Boys are not only outselling the Dog Sisters, they're outselling everybody. This is the killer CD. I'm a big fan of it because I like banana tits. We're moving 5, maybe 6 copies of this a week. Beatles, maybe 3. This is outselling the Beatles. Now, if you do the math, if we're moving 5 of these and 3 Beatles, 1 more, and we're doubling the sale of Beatles. So, Dog Sisters, you gotta come up with something, man. Maybe sing about banana tits.
Like they put no thought into that whatsoever.
No, it's like they came up with it. It's like when they came up with it on the spot. It's like they did it in a matter of 4 hours and no overdubs or anything. They just like went in and did it, and that's it. Garbage, man. Garbage. I don't even know why they.
It's lazy.
I mean, they're dead. So I mean, we won.
Good riddance.
Yeah, fuck them. We won. So you know, sure, go out, buy that Potassium Tapes album. Other than Banana Boy.
What are you talking about? Rock and roll divorce?
Yeah, what is that even about?
There's nothing funny about divorce or rock and roll about it.
So they have what, 4 songs about bananas? How many songs can you sing about bananas? Seriously. I mean, come on, does that sound like Banana Boys? I want a banana woman.
Right, nothing rock and roll about wearing dresses.
Ain't nothing rock and roll about
damn
bananas.
rock and roll thing about divorce.
Exactly. So, don't buy the Banana Boys album. Buy that Dog Sisters album. Because we're going to treat you right. We're going to teach you about soulmates. We're going to teach you how to make a scrapbook. We're going to teach you about Lisa Frank. That was Drugs.
Yep.
That's about it. Drugs. So, drugs, you make cool music. So,
Bagel.
Back on the bagels.
John Wayne Jessica had that bagel addiction there for a while.
I could really use a bagel right now, man. I'm stressed out.
Just jonesing for a bagel, huh? What kind of bagel did you have?
Everything.
Mm.
I'm just gonna go to the grocery store for
Okay.
some odds and
You're
ends.
not going for bagels, are you?
Oh no.
Alright, I hope not. Because we know how you are with those bagels. He's getting bagels. I know it. That's what we need. That's what we need here. It's underwater now. Call her bunga.
Cowabunghole? What?
Call her bunga. Call her bunga. The little board here. What we got done? What we need. It's our album Unleashed. John Wayne Jetsky right there. I'm a Derek Broman there. Yeah, I mean, imagine, you know. 13 tracks, 3 left. Yeah, I got strings on the guitar.
It's been a long journey.
Journey road. It's been a long journey road. Well, no, I'd say because we did Lisa, then we did.
Then we decided we were
Little
making
Like
our
Modernas, and then we
when did
kinda
we
just-
actually decide we're gonna put a deadline on it? Like that?
Oh, that was about a month ago. How do we get prepared for a song? Well, it's a little bit of everything, you know. Sometimes we like to kind of become one with the world, you know, kind of meditate. Sometimes we like to meditate to the ancient alien gods.
I usually start off with the Wim Hof breathing method.
There you go.
Do about 20 or 30 minutes of that, and then some transcendental meditation. This is the song of my people. Whoa! And in the darkness. That was like spiritual. Do it again. And the Native American god said to me, breathe into the wind.
Look at that didgeridoo. Put that on there. That'd probably work. That'd probably work real good in there. There you go.
We're summoning our ancient brother.
We're
summoning. Sometimes, you know, some aliens will show up.
Not all the time though. Sometimes. And a lot of it too is just go right to the music room. You know, we'll go to the music room here and kind of sit down and jam. You know, I mean, sometimes there's a lot of songs that we come up with on the spot that we're not even going to use. You know, they're just it's just to get us in the mood. You know, to make music. We make music to make music.
I was walking in the graveyard late last night. And I thought I saw a ghost. Come to find out, it was the ghost. The girlfriend passed.
She's got a tattoo of a butterfly above her butt crack. She smokes Camel Lights and she's gonna die.
some kind of beats or something that makes it sound like a maraca when he shakes it instead of a drumstick. Cause he doesn't have a drumstick, cause we can't find the drumstick.
We'd set a goal for ourselves with the album Unleashed, and what we wanted was we wanted to get at least the music done by April 20th, you know, for the holidays, you know, the stoner holidays. We were pretty close to being done. I mean, we had a good majority. I think all we needed was we needed 3 songs left. John Wayne Jeske had 2 songs from the past that he had done. One of them was called Under Watermelon. That was a song he would play a lot for people during parties and stuff, and everyone loved it. And we had planned on doing a re-recording of it, make a new Dog Sisters version. But as the time came down to start recording it, that was kind of when things started to kind of lose momentum, you know. I think we were just kind of feeling burned out, you know, from doing this, you know, documentary and an album and, you know, just getting everything all prepared, you know, because it's like, you know, it takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of energy to start working on something. And then when you start getting towards the end, you kind of just want it done. So we were going to do a re-recorded version of Under Watermelon. Sometimes you can't capture lightning in a bottle twice. You know, it's like it's a great song. Like the song that you hear is the version that he did a long time ago. And I honestly don't know what he would have done to made it any more better than it was already. Another song we were going to do was called Call Her Bunga. It's a surf song that he did a long time ago as well. And we were going to re-record it, and we just kind of went with the other version. And John Wayne Jeske, his inner demons kind of came out towards the end, consumed by the demon a little bit there for a minute, and he's gonna go to rehab now and get healthy. You know, the album kind of just came to a close. So I came out here where I like to think sometimes. It's where I kind of go to kind of just, you know, be one with the world. You know, in the end, we pretty much got the album done. It's April 19th. We're supposed to finish the album tomorrow, but pretty much got it done. I mean, honestly, we pretty much got what we set out to do. We made an album in about a year. I mean, it kind of came crashing down at the end. When I was younger, I'd probably take this as a sign of defeat, or, you know, just, you know, like I feel like we didn't accomplish much. But I've come to learn that sometimes fate, you know, will set you on a course that you particularly don't want to go down. But sometimes, you know, you just got to kind of sit back, you know, and enjoy it, you know. I mean, looking back in hindsight over the past year, I mean, we had a great time. I mean, here we are right now, making this documentary on a thing. I mean, come on. You know, before that, would I have thought that we would have made a second Dog Sisters album? Maybe, but I honestly don't think it would have turned out as good as it has. This, you know, this whole album is great all the way through. There's just great tracks, great people helped us out on it. Big shout out to everybody that helped us out on it. You know, people that listened to it, just everything. You know, it all turned out pretty good. You know, I kind of thought of it kind of having a moment there of crisis, you know, thinking it was like a disaster, but it's kind of a beautiful disaster, pretty much. I mean, you know, once John Wayne Jeske goes to rehab, you know, and gets his life figured out and gets healthy, and probably start working on that third Dog Sisters album. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching the documentary. I don't know how you bought it. Maybe you bought it. Maybe I gave you a copy. If that's the case, you're welcome, because this is a great fucking album. It's great. Great. I would say out of all the work we've probably done, this is probably our best work thus far. See what I'm saying? I'm leaving it open-ended. So, yeah, guys, well, on behalf of me and John Wayne Jeske and everybody else who worked on the album, I want to say thank you. So I'm going to step away now and let the credits roll. But keep on rocking. Dog Sisters.
This is jazz music. Afro jazz and Brazilian jazz.